12 people killed in Missouri skydiving plane crash. Good evening and welcome. Tonight, we begin with tragic news from the United States, where 12 people have lost their lives after a skydiving aircraft crashed shortly after takeoff in the state of Missouri. Authorities say the accident occurred on Sunday near Butler Memorial Airport in the city of Butler, located about 60 miles south of Kansas City. According to investigators, the aircraft was carrying 11 skydivers and one pilot. Officials confirmed that all 12 people on board were killed when the plane crashed into a field and burst into flames moments after departing the airport. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, but there were no survivors. Witnesses reported seeing the aircraft struggle to gain altitude shortly after takeoff. Local emergency management officials say the pilot appeared to make a sharp turn, possibly attempting an emergency landing after experiencing difficulties in flight. The aircraft then crashed approximately 300 yards from the runway before catching fire. The plane has been identified as a Pacific Aerospace 750XL, a single-engine turboprop aircraft commonly used for skydiving operations. The flight was operated by the company Skydive Kansas City, which released a statement expressing deep sorrow over the tragedy and confirming that it is cooperating fully with investigators. Authorities say some family members of those on board were present at the airport and witnessed the crash. Local officials described the scene as devastating and said grief counselors and support services have been made available to relatives and friends affected by the disaster. Multiple agencies are now involved in the investigation, including the Federal Aviation Administration and the National Transportation Safety Board. Investigators will examine the aircraft's maintenance history, flight data, weather conditions, and other factors that may have contributed to the crash. Officials caution that determining the exact cause could take many months, with a final report potentially not available for 1 to 2 years. Missouri state officials have also responded to the tragedy. Emergency crews secured the crash site, while local law enforcement worked to assist investigators and support affected families. The names of the victims have not yet been released as authorities continue notifying next of kin. The accident has renewed attention on aviation safety within the skydiving industry. While skydiving remains a popular recreational activity across the United States, experts note that aircraft used in such operations often conduct frequent takeoffs and landings, making strict maintenance and safety oversight especially important. Investigators will now work to determine whether mechanical failure, pilot actions, or another factor played a role in Sunday's deadly crash. For now, a community in Missouri is mourning the loss of 12 lives in what officials are calling one of the area's most devastating aviation accidents in recent memory. We will continue to follow developments and bring you updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, and this has been your evening news update.